opinions expressed on this podcast are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily reflect the views of the podcast host, its sponsors, or any affiliate organizations. The information provided on this podcast is for general information purposes only and should not be considered as professional advice. Listeners are advised to consult with professionals in relevant fields regarding their specific situation. The podcast host and its affiliates shall not be held responsible for any action taken or not taken based on the information provided on this podcast.
Hey, welcome back to the Concept Podcast. This season, don't know. We up there. It's up and it's stuck. What'd you say, Carter B? If it's up, it's up. All right, anyways. We got my best friend on here today. I hope y'all enjoy. We got twins, so we're going to have to get the twins with the twins one day.
Hey.
Which will be...
Two sets of twins?
Two sets of twins is crazy.
It's phenomenal right there.
For sure. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. Hit that bell.
Hit that bell.
And we're going to have Deja and Deja introduce themselves.
I'm Daisha. I don't know. I'm just Daisha.
Y'all parents wanted to confuse folks. Y'all names too similar.
I'm Deja.
What y'all be doing in y'all life?
Working. Okay. Going to school. Yeah, we in school, both of us. Going to church.
Type shit.
Single,
taken. How old y'all is?
Hey, whether y'all know it or not, them folks be in the comments really looking for come on here.
Single.
We're single.
Much. We're 29.
Yeah.
Freshly.
Yes.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
August not over. August 16th. Shout out to the Leos.
Celebrating.
Type shit. I've been knowing them for a long time now. I feel like forever. This is my best friend for Joe. The only person I ever call best friend at that. She just gonna hold it down, and I appreciate that.
Anytime.
So today we gonna talk about. Hold on, let me find it again. My bad. We're gonna talk about number 2, love languages versus emotional expression.
Okay.
So, before we start, I just want to get y'all own definition of what a love language is, and how do you feel about just expressing your emotions?
You want to start?
I thought he said he was going to give us the definition.
Your own.
Oh, my bad. You got to speak up. Well, what my own definition is of a love language and expression of emotion. Okay. So for me, a love language is kind of one and the same, honestly, because I was about to say it's how you express your love. I feel like based off of what the author, the philosopher that chose what 5 love languages we have, based off of that, he was more so giving us a layout of what we could choose from and how we express ourselves and how we express our love to one another. But it's pretty much one and the same. I think with your love languages, it shows how you show your love based off of how you were raised. And then sometimes it could show how you receive love based off of what you didn't get. So.
For sure.
The way you express.
The way I express my love language?
How
I express my love? I express my love differently than how I receive it. I express my love in gifts and then my presence, showing up places. I feel like the best thing you can do for somebody you love is to be present. So.
For sure, I like that.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just piggyback off of what she said. It's the way you express yourself through love. It's the way you show up, I guess. And like she said, I think the author just truly was trying to convey everything or what's mostly there. Because, of course, there's other love languages out there or people express themselves differently. But if we just had to put it into 5 different categories, then this is what most people, or this is their top 5 or most ways of how people express themselves. And the way I express it, like she said, differently than what I receive. Mine are words of affirmation and what is it?
Quality time.
Quality time. How could I forget? I just ask for you to talk nice to me, show up for me.
For sure.
And how I express it, I'll show up. And I don't know. I don't know. It's giving, words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch. That's at the bottom. And what's the last one? Acts of service. It's probably acts of service. That's the way I show it.
I can give you the. So I pulled it up because I was gonna give y'all what ChatGPT say.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Definition is. So, love languages. You got words of affirmation. That's feeling love through verbal expressions like compliments, encouragement, appreciation. Acts of service is feeling love when someone helps, supports, or does something thoughtful for you. Receiving gifts, feel love through meaningful or thoughtful gifts that show care and effort. Quality time, someone gives you your undivided attention, presence, and shared experiences. And then physical touch is physical closeness like hugs, hand holding, kisses, or other forms of touch. And then the emotional expression side of it is, like the verbal expressions, nonverbal expressions, behavioral expressions, and then creative expressions.
So when it comes to love languages and the emotional expressing, like which would you prefer? Somebody just express their emotions however they feel like it, or do you like a label to it?
I don't know. I really feel like it's helpful if you have a label to it, because then I kind of know what I'm working with. But I think I would rather just get to know that person for who they are, regardless of what it may be, and then just kind of go from there. I would like to think I'm pretty observant, so whatever way you show me that you want to be loved, or whatever way you show me that you do love, that's what I'm gonna believe.
For sure.
Honestly, I feel like I would prefer for you to do it how you feel instead of putting a label on it, because sometimes we can hide behind those labels, or sometimes we can do it and say, oh, I don't really feel like this, or I don't really want to do this, but this is what they say we should do. I want you to do what you feel is comfortable and what you feel like you want to do for me. Now, I feel like with love languages and expression of emotions and things like that, with us being two different people, of course, we're going to receive it and show it in two different ways because we have two different experiences. So I think that's where the label comes in, because now it's like, okay, you show it this way, you love this way, but I don't. So now I want to do it for you, but I also need you to do it for me. Show me how you love, but love me how I love me, how I want to be loved. And I can do the same for you.
My follow-up question that would be like, in dealing with, so I'm gonna take the female perspective of this, and then I ask Terry for the male perspective. When it comes to like love languages, do you feel most women want the same love language? Like, do you feel like that's kind of level across the board with like minor fluctuations?
No. I think it's kind of hard for us to answer that question because we already feel like we different from most people.
Yeah.
But no, I don't. I think that people like what they like, and then they just kind of go from there. Now, if you add social media in it, then it might differ, but because you got the ice me ass, the little lemons and stuff like that. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. I can't say if they do or don't.
Right. How you feel?
I don't feel like it's the same for every woman, because then we'll fall into the stigmas of every woman is the same. I think that, like she was saying, we're different, so we can't really speak on the total of women, because there are some women that physical touch is at the top. For us, it's at the bottom. It's not saying that we don't want you to touch us, but it's just like, it's not at the top of my list. I'd rather you sit on the couch with me and we play games together, and then we, find some on the TV, versus you being all in my skin and we just gotta, we don't have nothing else past the physical. So, no.
Do y'all feel like most men's strongest attachment is physical touch?
Based off of past experience, yeah. Based off of what I've heard. Yeah.
Insane.
Do y'all refute that? Like, is there like a
It depends.
it depends.
Yeah, if you're doing too much, yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. Me personally, I'm a physical touch type person, non-sexual. I personally just like to feel you. Like, I love you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
I love you too.
you see, but I like physical touch because it's like I want you to feel me physically. Like I need you to know that I'm in your presence. Like you can feel my aura, but it ain't no aura above I'm actually touching you. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's a connection. It's a physical and emotional connection when you touching.
Right.
But yeah.
So we're gonna take it back to kindergarten. There's a good touch and a bad touch.
Okay.
Don't touch me there.
You know?
No, for real though.
Good touch, bad touch.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, not all of them. Your question was, do we refute that? Not all of them.
Yeah.
It just depends on what it is. If you come up and you doing all this,
I feel you on that.
Expect me to do all this. But if you just kind of like,
it kind of depends on where you at in your relationship too.
I was just about to make that point.
Because with me and my marriage, my wife don't like it
At all.
but she like it to a point. But it's like, this is how I show you that I love you, that I'm still interested in you. Even after having the baby, like, I love your body. Like, I'm gonna touch your body. Like, how else can I can tell you words all day long, but if I never touch you, in the back of your mind, you be like, you still don't touch me.
you're right.
You're right. Honestly.
I thought we were speaking from a general perspective, especially since we single. I was thinking about strangers, but because you do have strangers that will come up and do too much.
For sure.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought you meant. But as far as a relationship, what Mariah say? Touch my body.
Please. No.
It is at the bottom of the list for real. But like you just said, I want to know that you're attracted to me.
Yeah.
But to speak on his point and yours a little bit, I feel like it depends on where you are in the relationship, like what stage you're in. Because if we just starting out, like, I don't want you just, wandering with your hands. Like,
Right. You're not a gynecologist.
Yeah,
Get off
like,
of me.
come on now. Can you wander in my mind first before you try to wander on my body? So, but then when we get down the line, like, we can start exploring more options.
You know what? Worry about my mind a little later. We'll get into that. Come touch me.
I do have a question though. Like, so can we agree that most women would expect physical touch to be on the top of the list for most men?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So with that in the forefront of most women minds, like, why is it kind of like, don't do it, but that's how I like you? Yeah, am I?
I understand what you're saying. You want me to go? I think you raised a good point, honestly. And that goes back to my point where I made about I have to show you in the way that you receive it, and then you have to show me. So with that being on the bottom of my list, I have to get more comfortable with, giving that physical touch, because I've had situations in the past where people feel like I'm a robot because I'm not touching on you. But I'm like, that's not what I require. So I'm doing what's comfortable for me. But I have to get out of that and show you your love just like you show me. So I get what you're saying.
So your question was basically why we don't expect it, pretty much.
Yeah.
Come back to me.
I know I'm wrong with it.
So let me ask y'all this: if words of affirmation was not a love language,
of whose?
No, I'm just saying if it wasn't in the 5, if it was just 4 love languages, do you think the I love you and I care for you, because those are emotional expressions?
Yes.
Do you think those even matter?
They do.
But how? If words of affirmation not a love language? Because those are words of affirmation. I'm affirming my love for you.
You are. But you just, again, I don't really know how to answer that question because you said you're taking that out of there, but that doesn't mean that that piece goes away. Mm-hmm. It does not mean that those words or those statements or that admiration or that affection or that need or that longing, that desire, it doesn't mean that goes away. You took the statements away or you took the label away, but that doesn't mean that everything else does. So if you're asking it in a different way, then I can answer it differently. But
no, that's because you really opened up a door that I wanted to go through.
Proceed.
So, with that being said, that's exactly how most women view men's love language for physical touch.
So if you took the label away, then
you just being weird touching me all day.
I cannot speak.
That's a hot take right there.
I can't speak for other women though. I really can't. I can only just speak for myself. I don't know if men just touch all day.
Can I say something?
Some of them
like
do.
For me and you being best friends for almost a decade or more than a decade, the most respectable thing from y'all in general, like I love that y'all don't do that shit. Like that's it's admirable from the outside looking in because I ain't never pursued neither one of y'all. But I would say for somebody that I pursued, I would be like, damn, why you don't want me to... Like, I can't even tell you how much I want to love on you because I can't touch you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like... But on the flip side, I do think men should respect it a little bit more because as your man, I know you ain't out here. You know, it give me a little bit more peace of mind because I could trust that you... and your moral standards are above the average G.I. Jane. You know what I'm saying?
It's the same all around the board.
For sure.
You ain't touching, he ain't touching.
Yeah, I think it's comfortability. It's really how comfortable you feel with that person because a lot of times when a woman gets to that point where she's like, that's my man, she's going to be all over you. Of course, for somebody that's love language is physical touch at the top, then of course they're going to want to touch you more than the person that's at the bottom. But once she get comfortable with you, she's gonna be all over you.
So, Free, as a man, what's your top two?
Definitely physical touch, but I'm now learning that I really do like acts of service. Like
that's crazy.
Like, come over here and fold my clothes. Like, damn, that's one less thing as a being out here in the field again. That's one less thing I had to worry about. You know what I'm saying? It's like I came home and like my clothes was folded, and we just dating, and I'm like, yeah, you probably gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Or like, baby, we go get hibachi, and you like, I got you today. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about it today.
Facts.
And I'm sitting here like,
how they be? Oh, plus his pearls.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, what the little girl said? Shit, fuck, like that ain't that's some things that as
she
a
got
man,
money.
We not even expecting that from that lady. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or like no bullshit. I had went to the splash wash to vacuum out my car, and I had who I'm dealing with currently with me. So I'm vacuuming out my car. And she hopped out and was like, let me grab this other vacuum. I'm going to vacuum this side out. I was like,
ding, 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 ding. We have a winner.
Hey, I said, damn, you like...
Was she supposed to just sit in the car?
She would definitely...
a lot of women will just sit in the car or they'll get out and walk off.
Yeah, you know.
Until you finish.
Because...
Most of them.
It makes you feel
but I'm
like
grabbing
you're obligated to do something that you really don't want to do. But when you offer up that service freely, out of your own will, I respect you a little bit more. And, you know, I just want to do a little bit more for you. Look, we was probably going to Chick-fil-A that night. We probably went to Benihana.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to do a little bit more for you because you did a
ladies,
little bit more
vacuum more often. Hold them clothes more often.
I said that was crazy, bro, because I say this all the time, bro. We are literally the same person, just living different lives. They're my top two.
Yeah.
Those are
Like,
okay.
I tell my wife all the time. But I don't be wanting to buy my own games. But hey, if it come down to it, I do it. But if one day I come home and you just got my game already loaded up, the game already downloaded for the day, girl, what you need today?
Yeah.
You know what? Here, whatever you need, I'll transfer it to your account, and we good. It's just because one, you didn't have to do that.
Right.
That showed me, baby. I thought about you today. I wanted you to come home and enjoy yourself, and that's that. Like, and then I get to touch on you later that night too. Wonderful day.
You know what? I found like acts of service even go as little as communication. So communication is like a real big thing to me personally. So I like to know the who, what, when, where, and why. Like voluntarily. So if I'm always like, babe, I got a podcast at 6:00. I'm gonna be at the studio probably about 2 hours. This is what I'm doing. On the flip side, sometimes it'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go out with the girls, and then it'd be like no communication. But sometimes when it's like I'm gonna go out with the girl, we going to
X, Y,
El
Z.
Churro, and then we gonna be there for a little bit. I'll text you when I'm on my way to you. Cool. Like, that make me feel like, well, I know where she is. I ain't got to really worry about it. In the event that it's an emergency, I already know what to do. You know what I'm saying? It just give me a peace of mind in that aspect.
Ooh, switch to my camera. Ladies, it's not controlling if your man want to know where you at. It just might be his love language. You may never know.
I really was getting ready to say something about that because I think like that. I don't know if I think like a man, but I do. I used to tell my ex all the time because he would be like, I don't want nobody to keep track of me. I don't want nobody to keep tabs on me. I said, if I know where point A is, which is the house, and point B is whatever destination it is, and you don't tell me that you made it to point B, I know you somewhere in between. Because I pretty much know this route. There's only so many ways that you can go. I'm just looking out for your well-being. If you ain't made it to point B, if you haven't made it to your destination, I'm the one that got to, because I was married. I'm the one that got to come find you. I'm the one that got to identify the body. I need to know where you at. I feel like that's reasonable.
Very drastic take on.
I mean,
it's not funny, but
I hate to
a man's
think
mind
like
thinks
that.
like that too.
Yeah, that's why I said maybe I think like a man, because my thing is, I guess I think more logically than emotionally, but it's not about,
like a man, then.
It's not keeping tabs. Whatever you do when you get there is what you do. Be respectful. Right. But I'm just trying to make sure I know where you at. You all right? If somebody asks me, like, he said he was supposed to be here, but you somewhere else, that's something completely different. Or somebody, like, there was, and I hate to jump to the negative, but it's a reality. It really is a reality. A lot of accidents happen within 5 miles of the home.
For sure.
So the truth of the matter is anything can happen. So if the person you laying beside every night, if I don't know where you at, help me understand what we're doing really here. Hide? Help me understand.
That lady you got a family with.
Right. Somebody come knocking at the door. I'm like, dang, I didn't even know where he was going.
Yeah.
He was there?
So
you telling me something I don't know.
My next question would be, on what side, woman or male, do you feel like that is more feeling, like the controlling feeling is more prevalent?
Men or women? Men.
I want to say,
come on, Tony.
I'm sorry. But I came from a controlling relationship.
It was so fast she said it that threw me off. Sorry. I ain't even have a chance to think about my answer. It depends. I hate to say it depends, but it really does.
It really does depend.
It does depend on the situation, because sometimes both. For real.
That's an honest answer.
Yeah. It is.
Because I was going to say, like, how do y'all feel in retrospect when it comes to, like, I ain't never seen neither one of y'all dress provocatively, but, like, in the event that, like, y'all had a little cleavage out and your mans was like, hey, baby, I think you showing a little bit too much. You know, the voluptuous is voluptuous tonight. You know what I'm saying? Can you be a little bit more reserved? Like, would you respect that?
That did happen to me before. I did not change, but I was willing to. Mm-hmm. I didn't see the problem though. It was a dress. We all know I'm busty. You got eyes. But it was a dress that had some little slits up here. Now, like you said, I know I'm dressed provocatively. It was an all women party, all girls party or whatever, and it was at her house in the garage at night. I didn't think I was going nowhere crazy. And I had on a jacket that went all the way down here so I could kind of cover it up a little bit and be a bit more modest, if you will. Mm-hmm. But I was willing to change. I just didn't want to.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, why? If you can help me understand, then I'm right there with you. Now, typically, I'm not tit-for-tat like that. But at that point, I just didn't care no more. So I was just like, I really don't get it.
Yeah.
No men are going to be there. These women don't want me. We just all getting together to celebrate her birthday. I'm going there. I'm coming home. I'm not looking for no numbers. I'm not looking for no man. I'm not looking to shake them or nothing. So I really just didn't understand. And so after all the going back and forth, it was just like, okay, well, do what you want to do. And I did.
Yeah.
Maybe I was wrong. I could say that.
In most cases, the man, we see things like we, in our minds, we know how other people get. So we only say that out of the protector in us. I know for me, especially.
I told him where I was going. I mean, I can understand if you do have women out there that you got to look out for. But I guess I know me. I'm always looking. My head is always on a swivel because I am a woman. I know that you can't trust people like that. So I guess my thing was, I'm okay. I got me.
P.O.P. Hold it down. Looking at it.
But like I said, I very well could have been wrong. I still got the dress. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it now.
Most women don't understand that though. Like,
I get it.
Yeah.
He trying to control me. I'm independent. I do what I want. Just sometimes
he
just
was.
listen.
But
that
was the only time that had ever happened to me.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like if you help me understand, because I feel like I think off logic too. So if you help me understand your thought process behind it, then I'm more than willing. But even still, I don't feel like a man should have to explain every single thing to me for me to understand. Like, because based off the Bible terms, the man is the head of the household. So you have to respect what he says. If he says go change, then I ain't gonna want to, but I will.
Yeah.
I think it also depends on how you say it too, that part. Because at the end of the day, I always just say be respectful. I don't think that you should just be like, go in there and change now.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I ain't gonna even lie.
That's for real.
That's crazy things right there. Because at no point would I ever be like demanding in that.
Right.
I think men should be more trying to like let the message be received in as much grace as possible. So I'm saying I want to talk to you soft because I understand women are more soft. But that comes from a good leader, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't the best. I know I probably didn't be like, hey, do what I say when I said it, but it's a level of that you just got to be like, baby, I understand that you probably won't understand this. Mm-hmm. Please just go change for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I just see some shit. It's hard in the explanation because women want the explanation. But damn, I just want it done. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. And we'll be okay. It'll be okay at the end of the day. Yeah. Okay. So, I want to caveat that into like, how do y'all feel about masculinity in its today's age, like in general?
How do you feel, sis?
You was answering first.
What was your question?
How do you feel about masculinity in today's age?
Yeah.
I don't feel it at all.
What would you say?
I'm joking, but no, facts are facts. It's a range. It really is a range, just like it is with femininity. But I really don't know how I feel. I have said a couple times, just be respectful.
Yeah.
Just be respectful. I don't think that it's okay for people to feel like just because you're a man, you can tell me what to do. You can't. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's cool for them to just like expect, since I am a woman, or because they have interest in me, that I'm just supposed to automatically submit to them, mm-hmm. and I'm not with them. I don't think that's it either. I don't know. I really can go down the line.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
So, and it kind of ties into that a little bit. So, modern women, quote unquote, say they want a traditional man, mm-hmm. when they don't, in my opinion, they don't necessarily understand what a traditional man is. Because in my opinion, a traditional man is, hey, if you a stay-at-home wife, I expect dinner done, the house need to be clean. What I say goes. Because that's what granddaddy was for grandma. That's traditional. Mm-hmm. But they say they want that, but in all actuality, they want a very, very soft modern man. In the aspect of, don't say nothing to me because I'm independent. We together, but I'm independent. And how you feel, I might consider it, but it don't really mean too much to me.
You asked the question. I'm sorry. No, I wasn't. I'm not being funny.
I did in the beginning, but I explained it.
I'm sorry. Stop. I'm asking for real.
No, so I was asking like
about traditional
modern women.
What about them?
Basically,
I mean, I heard the explanation.
Why do you feel as if they say they want a traditional man, but in all actuality, that's not what they want?
Because you explained it. That's what in their mind they feel like that's what they want.
That's crazy.
But they still want to do what they want to do.
Cause it's a hot girl summer.
Stay single.
Oh my.
No. Okay.
Cause I was gonna say, look, free all winter. I'm coming for their necks. God been working with me real tough, and it's time to cut all the BS out.
I had a question, but I had lost it. But I'm gonna try to formulate it while I'm thinking about it now. Have you ever challenged a man in like his position in a relationship?
Why would you do the same thing? Have you? Probably sure. She has.
What Kodak say? I don't know.
I haven't.
The question was, never mind.
I haven't.
I'm caveating to like where he came from. I take
Miss Mary.
She said I did.
Miss Mary, come on now. Be real.
I needed to.
No, I think you needed to too. Shit.
No, she wasn't wrong for what she did. She wasn't wrong.
I did.
Just saying, like, it's the honest truth.
Wait. But so I want to say, let's not confuse challenge and counsel, because I do think as a man, when we seek, like a man should seek counsel in the things that he do and his judgments and things of that nature, because like I don't have the blueprint just laid out to what, well, yeah, technically I do from the Bible, but like sometimes I don't know how to navigate that is what I'm getting at. And sometimes you do need the support emotionally from your spouse to say, hey, you're not even looking at it in the correct terminology.
But the crazy thing about it is I literally just thought about this analogy. President of the United States.
Okay.
He has the vice president, the chief of staff, the and all these people in position in different places to give him guidance and counsel on what decision is best.
Right.
It's exactly what your household is.
Yeah.
Your woman is all of those other positions giving you counsel on what you bring into them on what your next step should be.
And I look at it as, if you got a man that strictly says his way or the highway, you gotta not like the dictator in him. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, is you Hitler? so let's take away from the dictatorship and understand that counsel. I'm gonna go back to the movie 300. Like, you had to get grace from the oracle, which is a woman. She told you the divine spirit of how things was gonna go, and it was up to you to receive that counsel and make your decision there forward. So in 300, Leonidas said, they said, if you go to war, nigga, you gonna die. And he said, well, I'm not gonna go to war, but I'm a rage war. In that perspective, he went, they got wiped out, obviously. But then in the sequel, his woman raged. Yeah, it was. You want to call it a sequel?
I wouldn't call it a sequel.
but his wife was like, hey, I had your back, nigga. You should have just listened to the oracle. You know what I'm saying? So in the end, I think the man should take counsel, and he shouldn't feel like you coming for his position in that in like retrospect to that. So like, sometimes a nigga need to be checked. It is what it is, and men, if you too masculine to admit that, go to therapy.
Take that at the door, G.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to be in a fruitful relationship.
For sure.
Agreed.
Okay.
You know, I'm a therapy advocate today. But when you put it that way, no, I haven't. I haven't challenged anybody. Counseled a couple times, but not like
Go take out that tread. Nah.
you said you was gonna be a man. Be a man. I've never done that.
Okay.
Never.
Good.
I don't talk like that.
No.
Like I said, respect. So if I'm gonna ask it, I have to give it.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
It's only right.
Yeah.
And then to go back to what you said, I am not. I might talk like it because I just know me. I might talk like it, but at the end of the day, I really am a traditional woman in all its sense. But I'm still gonna go to work because in this society, you really need two incomes. And I really just don't want to sit at home all day.
That part.
So I'm gonna go to work, but I'll still be. I can still come home and cook. I can still fold clothes. I can still have your water.
Y'all heard it first. It's still doable.
Yeah, I feel like both of us traditional.
It's still.
What was you about to ask?
Real shit. Like, I don't kick my butt, because I'm an advocate for a 50-50 nigga. It's me. I'm niggas. I can be the sole provider. I can be that. I think I'm well off enough to provide that. But since we're in a modern day age where women has fought so hard to get their rights, woo-de-woo, right? I respect that women would like to work.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like we talked about in that one podcast with the other twins. If I said, baby, you ain't got to work a day in your life, this is what I need you to do. And I said, however you choose to get that done is solely your choice. But this is what I need from you. Regardless, these bills paid, you provided for emotionally and physically and spiritually. I got you. Now, if you chose to say, well, baby, I understand you holding it down. I still want to go be a doctor, get my education. I still want to do XYZ. The moment you start complaining about those endeavors that you just took on, I ain't said you had to do that. So I'm really not, I told you you ain't had to because I ain't really trying to deal with that part of it. Because when you come home, I really need this house took care of. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the thin line between 50-50. Now, when I say 50-50, I done said it 100 times. It really mean 100-100. You're going to have to put your 100. I'm going to have to put my 100. But if it's easier to point the finger, because either way it go, I still got to be the protector and provider. You have the choice to go out and subjugate somebody else, a nanny, a maid, Molly maid, whoever, your teenage child at that point to help raise their little sister. I got my kids is 4 years apart, you know what I'm saying? So some things she gotta help out. But when I say you can just sit your ass at the crib and you like, nah, I still wanna work. Well, those wifely duties that I expect still gotta be done. So if you don't wanna choose to do that, that's not my problem.
And it's not wrong because the husbandly duties are still expected of. Because if somebody breaking the house at 3 a.m, you're not getting up and making sure the house good.
Right.
That's me.
Right.
Oil change need to be done. Cool. That's me. Sometimes you don't want to pump your own gas. You'll call me and I'll leave from whatever I'm doing. If I'm just that type of dude. And I'll take care of that.
I don't know nothing about that.
I'm gonna cut the grass. I'm gonna do all that.
I'm for real. I've always put my own gas. Oil changes, I've always went up there and got them done and paid for them. I had all of them.
I stay across the street from
I've always done it myself.
Yeah.
I had a little something of it.
Hey, it's right there.
But that's all part of it. So it's like in that aspect, like I feel like it's kind of looked down upon
when a man expects it.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, a man is still gonna. I think the discrepancy is, as a man, I still got to do what needs to be done to have a successful life. And when you bring a woman into that, I have to provide for the woman. When a woman comes into a relationship, she just has to exist in those womanly duties. She don't have to provide for herself no more, technically. That man has to provide for her. So, but when you want to come in and be I'm an advocate for it. Go get your bread, because shit, 2 incomes is always better than one.
Hey,
and I wholeheartedly, I love it. I will do what I can to put you in those positions so we can be greater. You know what I'm saying? And if a man just like, I think, let me check myself. I'm finna say some crazy shit.
Okay.
But I think the backlash a man gets for not allowing or not holding a woman accountable for those womanly duties is blasphemous, because like shit, at the end of the day, I still hold up my end of the table regardless if you work or not.
I feel like we need to add another love language. Reciprocity.
Who?
I feel like that would be that would be at the top of everybody's list.
It needs to be. Yes.
If I love you wholeheartedly and I do as I'm supposed to, do the same.
So you were saying the complaints that you don't want to hear about her being too tired to fold clothes and stuff like that. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. But here's the thing.
When you chose, though, you got to remember, she chose. She had the option to not.
I hear y'all, and I watch that podcast.
Appreciate you.
Let me tell you where I all the time, anytime. Let me tell you where I disagree.
Mm-hmm.
You just said that you're an advocate, you support it, but the thing is, when you're single, you're doing it already.
For sure.
And you get tired.
Mm-hmm.
You do. The same way I'm single and I do it all by myself. I do have days where I really just don't feel like it. And that's the truth. In the same regard, if I marry a man that says that I don't have to, I just told y'all that I still want to because I don't want to sit at home all day. And in this society, you really do need two incomes because just like you just was in a boot, which we all know, we saw it. You were still able to get around and move around, and you're the kind of man that's gonna do it regardless. But in the event that you couldn't, or in the event that my man can't, like he just has to lay down for a while, I would prefer to have something stored up for us to still nest off of, for us to eat off of.
Sure.
While he laying down for a second. But that's the thing.
Most women think, oh, I went out here and made this money. I'm going to do what I want with this money.
No.
It's not for the household. It's mine.
No. We told y'all at the beginning we different.
I'm going to say, today's dating pool, this is their mindset. Especially about money. Your money is my money. And my money is my money. And this is from a woman.
We've heard that. But that's not true for me. My money was our money because I said I was married. My money was our money, and we might as well take it there because it was gonna come out anyway, eventually. I did make more. I had more steady income. I was hustling
every day.
Had multiple jobs to his, and he really was not trying to do it. Mm-hmm. He wasn't. But I had the mindset our lights not getting cut off. I'm not sleeping on the park bench. No hate to anybody that had to go through that because unfortunately it happens.
Yeah.
But if I can do something about it, I am. I just don't believe in just twiddling my thumbs and going to get my nails done and my man struggling. I just don't. Respect. And I another point that I was gonna add is ever since I was in middle school I wanted to be a therapist. Mm-hmm. So I couldn't imagine going through all this schooling, paying all these loans, or getting all these loans, or all these scholarships, or paying all this money, writing all these papers, just to be like, you hang that degree up and just sit at the house and do nothing. But that's not what I want to do. I want to be a therapist. I've did all this work for all these years to get here. I have dreams. I have goals. And it's not just to sit at home and be a wife. I do want to be a wife. I do want the white picket fence. I do want the kids. I want all of that. But I do believe that I can be both. And I will be. And so it's just like, there will be days where I come home and clients done said a lot. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, I'm tired. But I just feel like at that point, y'all, whatever works for y'all marriage, like the past one, we would clean up on the weekend. We would just have a Saturday where, they played a little bitty white Anita Baker, all that stuff. Turn the music on, deep clean. But I feel like if you do little stuff, clean as you go, because I don't have any kids. Yeah. So that's a whole other ball game. But if you just do little stuff along the way, then you really don't even have to stress out about cleaning.
Well, yeah, no, the show wouldn't let me do nothing. I ain't going to say she wouldn't let me do nothing today.
Who?
My daughter.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the kitchen trying to clean meat for tomorrow, and prep season and all that. I got to the last pack of chicken. The last pack of chicken just sitting in the fridge now because I didn't get a chance before I had to come up here. Oh. And I had been up since 8 this morning.
You better do like the Africans do, tie that baby up, put it on your stomach or on your back and get to work. Do what you gotta do.
We gonna end on. I ain't gonna let us end words get off easy either.
Absolutely not.
All it take is a proper conversation, and as being a leader of your household, you should be able to convey to your spouse that it's okay to take a break sometimes, because, nigga, when you want to go play the game for 4 hours, you expect not to be fucked with. So you should extend that grace out, too. But, women, when that nigga want to play that game for them 4 hours, leave that nigga alone. Shit. But it is what it is. But all it takes is a conversation.
That's it.
A proper conversation, for sure.
A good leader is also a great follower.
For sure.
That's good.
Because while he playing his game, I could be doing something.
Doing anything.
Anything.
I think it's always good to have your own. It's always good to have your own something.
Hobbies,
yeah, your own something, because
Have
not
a
to
life
say you
outside
should
your
be.
partner.
Yes, you should be individual. Well, you are. I mean, it just is what it is. You're individuals that come together, but I'm not saying you should be independent. Within that couple, I think you need your own hobbies. I think you need your own money. Yes, of course that should come together because you living together. You have the same expenses as I do. You got the same laundry as I do. You got the same whatever as I do. Car, dishes, whatever. You got the same as I do. So I feel like there should be something to come together. But to go to your point about if you say, I got this, you just stay at home, I feel like I would still work. Part-time though. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be at home. Well, I'm probably gonna bake some cookies or something and sell them on the side, or I'm gonna do something to make my own money because I get bored easily.
Yeah,
I do, and I'm not gonna want to sit at home all day and avoid going out and spending up. Not to say I do that because I'm responsible, but to avoid just going shopping and like finding something to do with my time. Because I mean, if the house is clean, it don't take the week to clean the house. It'll take a day, maybe 2, depending on what you're doing.
And then what I'm supposed to do?
What I'm supposed to do for the rest of the time?
Yeah.
I'll be bored. I want to do something. Like, of course, I like to do a lot of activities, but then what?
It's only so many.
I'm want to do something.
Only so many diamond art and Lego sets.
And then I like to travel. So
we gonna.
While you at work,
Dwayne.
I'm gonna be on a trip or something. And I was like, you busy hustling and getting the money. And then I'm traveling without you because I'm be somewhere.
Also, I don't believe in working all your life and never having an opportunity to enjoy it.
Yes, I don't believe in it. I think you need a work-life balance. So that's why I said part-time.
That clock ticking.
Free. I can openly say it. I'm pretty much retired. I'm 26 years old.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Clap it. That is an accomplishment.
I'm pretty much retired. Like,
good for you.
Outside of my business, I don't do too much. And that's simply because I did everything I had to early on to set myself up for this moment in life.
For sure.
I'm just waiting on one more entity to say, you good. And I'm 100%, I'm fully retired. I ain't got to worry about, me and my family ain't got to have to worry about nothing else after that.
That's a blessing.
It's a blessing. Sure. So, I appreciate y'all for coming and speaking and openly sharing your opinions on these matters.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
That's nice. It's a blessing. Cool. This is my best friend, y'all. Fuck with it if you want to. Got to do with the kid.
I was gonna say, look in the shadows somewhere. I'm somewhere in the shadows.
Listen.
But again, like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, tell somebody you love them, hit that bell. God damn.
Oh, y'all didn't ask us how our mental was.
Ended mental check. How y'all doing mentally?
I'm good. I'm trying to get it how I live, but I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, I got the
twin telepathy.
No.
Yeah, okay. I'm bullshit.
But we know each other well enough that I can look over there
and I can look over there.
That's what it is.
We know
they got it. They ain't gonna say it, but that's what it is.
Raheem Hakeem, y'all got to get on the couch with the twins, Deja and Deja.
We're gonna need a bigger couch. We're gonna need a bigger couch.
They can fit. They can fit.
Yeah, the twin.
We need a twin podcast.
People don't need 2 sets of twins.
For sure. I'm blessed.
Facts.
Hey, until next time, we out.